According to Jibia residents, the bandits who arrived in the community around 9:30 p.m. and wielded dangerous weapons, including AK-47 rifles, operated for over an hour, shooting sporadically before they were confronted by security operatives. The bandits killed one local vigilante and a member of local community security watch co during the attack, which is the third in only 1 month, according to reports. Thousands of Jibia residents, who are mostly farmers and traders, have lost their means of livelihood to banditry, alleging that their representatives and other political leaders have abandoned them and relocated to other places, leaving them at the mercy of the hoodlums. This is a gunshot wound I sustained during one of the attacks on this community. It is like the bandits are hibernating around us, and I believe security personnel know their actual location, but we are left at the mercy of the hoodlums. The government needs to be serious about this before insecurity consumes all of us.
Wannan abu ya faru a nan unguwa DPO ne mutum na farko wanda ya fara zuwa a nan unguwai.
Gwamnatin tarayya wadda ita haƙƙin tsaro ya rataya akan ta 100%.
We have been battling with the bandits who have been terrorizing this community with the support of few police operatives, vigilantes, and security watch co. But it seems like they are trying to overpower us due to the sophistication of their weapons. Our operatives need to be equipped with more sophisticated weapons to fight the bandits. Many accused operatives of the police, customs, and immigrations who are stationed in the area of feeding fat from extorting motorists along the highways, other than ensuring security of lives and property. They are also lamenting that Jibia rural communities are ghost towns and villages, as residents have abandoned all their hard-earned resources and other valuables, now hanging around motor parks, filling stations, schools, and other public spaces in Katsina City.
As
a woman who cares about the plight of our people, I feel sad and disappointed in our representatives who have abandoned us here. It's just a few minutes after 5 p.m. and we are leaving our houses to pass the night elsewhere for fear of bandit attacks. It is very unfortunate because how long shall we continue to be in this situation?
Though residents are commending the resilience and swift response of the police in Jibia, they are, however, blaming the persistent attacks on the inaction of other security agencies in tackling insecurity in the area. Observers are asking the government to provide more armed security personnel to work closely with the police, vigilantes, and local community security watch co, with adequate arms and ammunition to confront the rampaging bandits. Abdullahi Izuma Yamadi, Trust Television News, Katsina.
And joining us live at this time, we have Trust TV's Abdullahi Yamadi in Katsina State to give update on this development. Yamadi, welcome to the News Hour. What can you tell us currently about updates on this development? I mean, the last we heard was combined security operatives had stormed forests around Kâtsina to comb them in order to flush out these bandits.
Well, thank you very much, Sajiro Ibrahim. At the moment, we have not heard anything from the security agencies regarding the combing of some forest around the Kâtsina in Jibia town. But what people are saying at the moment is that the police, vigilante, and of course local community and security watch co request additional weapons and of course ammunitions for them to be able to confront these bandits that have frequented Jibia town. And of course they request a reinforcement of military personnel to assist them in fighting the bandits, because it's like, according to one of the members of the local vigilante group, they are becoming more overwhelmed about the frequency of these attacks. So they require a reinforcement of military personnel to assist them in fighting bandits and their collaborators.
All right, Abdullah, different parts of Katsina State you've covered, especially in relations to the activities of bandits and, of course, incessant attacks on some of these communities. But then again, we're seeing the Community Watch Corps in Katsina State, having fatalities as a result of the activities that, they're doing. But one brings the question, how would you assess the activities of the Community Watch Corps in Katsina, in light of the current security breakdown? Talk about Qaeda, for example, Ngor Qaeda.
Well, of course, people are saying the activities of Community and Security Watch Corps remains their only hope regarding the fight against these bandits, because they know the terrain of these local communities. And of course, they know some of the informants to bandits. They know some of the hideout of these bandits. So as such, their contribution towards combating the activities of banditry or other bandits cannot be overemphasized. The only thing they require is sophisticated weapons, adequate ammunitions, and of course the support of members of the communities and other security operatives for them to be able to face this challenge of insecurity squarely. And don't forget, just last Friday, another batch of members of this Community Security Watch Corps were inaugurated by Governor Diko Umaru Rada, knowing full their contributions towards combating banditry in Katsina State. So there is no two way about it. Local Community and Security Watch Corps, despite all odds, they are contributing towards combating this issue of banditry in Katsina State.
All right, thank you very much, Abdullah. Before we let you go, tell us the state of those who were unfortunately affected. I'm talking about the 5 persons who were wounded. Has there been any news about their status?
Well, in a chat with some of the residents of Jibia this evening, they said the 5 people affected are currently receiving medical attention at a hospital here in Katsina. And the state government is taking care of their medications. And in another development, residents of Ungwar Gabas in Jibia town celebrating the return of 5 out of 10 people abducted 2 weeks ago, who returned this evening unhurt from the hands of bandits. They escaped from the hands of bandits unhurt, and the residents of the area are celebrating at the moment. So this is the situation as it is now.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Yamadi, for the updates there. Continue to monitor the situation and, of course, feed us back in with details as soon as they develop. Thank you so much and have a good evening.